One day after saying nothing would stop him from searching for his wife, Lynette Hooker, Brian Hooker left the Bahamas and is now in the U.S. I'm Melissa Andrews, a crime and investigative anchor. Lynette Hooker has been missing for 11 days from the Bahamas. Her husband, Brian, was released earlier this week after questioning by the Bahamian police. He was not charged in her disappearance. Brian claims that Lynette fell from this dinghy during rough weather on April 4th and that she had the key to the dinghy attached to her, so he had to paddle the dinghy to shore, which took several hours, and he then reported her missing. So yesterday, Wednesday, Brian's attorney said that he had to leave the Bahamas to go visit his sick mother. She said that he received urgent word of her grave illness. I talked to Lynette's daughter, Karli, this morning, who just arrived in Nassau, Bahamas, and is headed to Marsh Harbor, where Brian reported Lynette missing. I asked her how it feels to know that Brian has left just as she was arriving in the Bahamas. Remember, this is her stepfather of 25 years. She said it shows his character. He says one day that he'll never stop searching, and then he leaves the next day. And this is Karli, Lynette's daughter. She said that she was going to head to Nassau and then Marsh Harbor. She was going to be meeting with the police down there to give her statement of their relationship. For what it's worth, Karli also told me that Brian's mother, who is her step-grandmother, again, of 25 years, has a kidney condition. She has kidney failure, but she says this is nothing new, and this was diagnosed quite a while ago. Not to say that there couldn't be an emergency situation involving his mother. Now, we have confirmed that the United States does have an extradition treaty with the Bahamas. So if Bahamas authorities were to want to bring Brian back and charge him in relation to Lynette's disappearance for any reason, they would have to apply for an extradition warrant. The U.S. would then comply with the warrant, and Brian would be returned to the U.S. But there is nothing preventing him from leaving the U.S. and going to another country that does not have an extradition treaty with the Bahamas. So again, Brian told the media on Tuesday that his sole focus was finding Lynette and that people with more authority than he would need to tell him to stop looking for her. The next day, he boarded a plane to go visit his mother. In the meantime, authorities in the Bahamas are telling the media that they're running out of areas to search for Lynette after looking into the tide, the drift, and the wind. We also know that cadaver dogs are now being used in that recovery mission.